MLB The Show's Tour of the Minors takes us to the South Central region of the United States and a stop here in the Texas League. Here it's the little guys on the big stage between the Northwest Arkansas Naturals and the Midland Rockhounds. Welcome in, everybody. Matt Vasgersian here to bring you this early season matchup. Let's take a look at the starting lineup for the visitors here in this one, as they'll align themselves like this here tonight. And getting his final warm-up tosses in, the starter who they'll be up against, as you see his totals there on the right side of your screen. Here's a look now at the defensive alignment they'll have to contend with. Ramon Torres makes his way to the plate now as we're just about set for baseball this evening.
The Naturals, second baseman, Ramon Torres.
And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a cold strike one.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
And now this is lined into right field, and the leadoff man will be aboard to start things out. It's a base hit.
Well, a line shot into right to start things out. Now you have to worry about whether he'll be on the move or not.
Mitch Meyer will stand in now, and he'll likely have a look down to third to see if anything's up here with nobody out. There he goes. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw, not in time. He's in there at second.
And this is all about a table setter at the top of the lineup doing his job perfectly. Gets on base to start the ball game. Now he's into second on the stolen base, and they're off to a fast start here early on.
And this ball's hit pretty well, high and deep to straightaway left. Shipman has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number one.
Batting third baseman, Hunter Dozier.
Hunter Dozier will make his way in now. He drove in 2 of his club's 3 runs in last night's game. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Oh, a very hittable pitch, too. That's a middle-of-the-plate fastball, and he's not going to get away with too many of those tonight.
A throw behind the runner at second, and he's back easily. And he lays off for ball 1. Now a spin and a throw back to second, and he's back standing. The 1-1 home. Now here's a shot into right center field, and that'll get our first run home as this is down for what could be extra bases. And the run is in to score to make this a 1-0 ball game. And he will pull into second with an RBI double.
We'll get a good look at this from up in our press box cam. You can see the two outfielders give chase, but this is almost perfectly between them as it finds a gap for a double.
Brandon Jacobs will stand in looking to keep this first inning rally hot. First pitch coming. Watches a fastball right there for strike one.
And EK, I don't know about you, but I really hated getting a bad call on that very first pitch.
Hey, jeez. It puts you just in a terrible frame of mind.
Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike.
What was that?
And they'll come inside with this one, but the result's the same. It's to 2-1 now.
And that fastball of his definitely catches your attention. I mean, especially when it's on the inner half.
Runner not going anywhere at second. Now the pitch. 2-2 now.
Oh, now there's a location you want right there. If that ball gets hit, you're just going to bang it into the ground all night long.
And he struck him out.
He's really off to a tough start in this series. Remember, he had the hat trick in Game 1 yesterday, and now he's got another strikeout here. Sometimes when you get in a rut like this, they're not always easy to climb out of.
Evans will stand in here for the first time, looking to pick up that runner from second with 2 away here. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here, 0-1.
Like he hit the target. That's a tough pitch to lay off, but he made it pan out.
Not much of a lead at second. Now here's the pitch. And this one's in there. Maybe should have been strike 3, but instead it's 1-2 now.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
And a swing and a miss, as all he could do was reach out in vain for that one, and the side is retired. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. On to the bottom of the first at the Coliseum. Northwest Arkansas out in front, 1-0. As we get to the bottom half, let's look at our starting lineup right there on your screen. Colon is on the mound here to face these guys. He's got the usual assortment of pitches, but keep an eye on him in the early going here. If these guys can get to him early, he does have a tendency to start overthrowing. And from there, that's when the problems usually arise. Quickly a look now at the defensive alignment they'll face in this one. Aaron Shipman will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
Leading off for Midland, left fielder Aaron Shipman.
Right there for strike 1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Rockhounds, let's go!
And this will be fouled away. And 2-2.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him up inside. And that's a good job to lay off, too.
Here's the 2-2 home. And this is fouled straight back. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out.
Batting second, designated
And you'll get a good look at the grip
7.
on his two-seam fastball. You grip it along the narrower seams on the baseball, and that gives it that running action you don't see on the four-seamers.
Number 7 will get his first shot at it here. And he'll start him with a high strike here on the fastball on the outside corner. It's 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Nothing fancy. 3 fastballs so far in this at-bat. He could go just about anywhere from here.
Fouled back. And he takes strike 3 called. Back-to-back strikeouts here to open the home first, 2 away.
Yeah, make it back-to-back strikeouts here to start the inning. So much for the top of the lineup setting the table.
Thomas Hawk will stand in here. He drove in one of their 2 runs in last night's ball game. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Here's a ground ball to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We'll move to the second inning here in Oakland. The Naturals lead it 1-0. Number 61 leads things off now in the top half of the second.
Northwest Arkansas, first baseman, number 61.
There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Now a ball lined to the right side. And a base hit here to open up the second.
And these are the kind of things you work on every day here at the Double-A level. Learning to hit the ball the other way. You're not a 30 home run guy. That's a skill you'll just have to continue to develop if you want to move up the ladder.
Number 68 will be the batter. Ball 1.
Boy, I don't know that I'd want to be facing this guy right now. He looks pretty fired up out there.
Yeah, he looks like he could run that fastball through a brick wall.
Oh, he'll swing at anything. Throw it anywhere.
And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Come on up.
A runner at first with no outs here. Too high, and it's 3-0. Pitching him pretty careful here, wouldn't you say?
Oh, it's possible to be too careful. I mean, this is not a Silver Slugger award winner up there. You want this guy to hit the ball and put it in play.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
And at the plate, he might have been told, look, you're taken until you get a strike. Not a bad idea.
Here we go. Free swinger.
And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
Yeah, that's nice to see a little patience up there. These guys have been what I would call overly aggressive these first few innings. Finally, somebody's figured out the importance of maybe taking a pitch or two.
Number 65 steps in now.
Don't let him score.
And he'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Well, not really how you want to start the next guy after a walk. That pitch isn't even close.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Let's go.
Fouled back. And this is going to be a foul ball. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Ooh, there's a tough one to take right there on a 1-2 pitch, especially after fighting off so many pitches leading up to that one.
On the ground is short. This could be 2. 1 there. But they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
Yeah, that's good hustle getting down the line. A double play could have really put the brakes on this rally, but he's able to beat it out on the back end just to keep things going here.
Derek Robinson will dig in now, and he's got to be wondering when his bat's going to make the trip north from spring training, as he has really struggled in the early going. Now look out, as he's got to hit the deck here. It's ball 1.
Oof. That high fastball is definitely a pitch guys will pop up, and that's what he's looking for on the mound. So that's good restraint to hold back and not swing.
And this is on the ground is short. Could be 2. To second for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. Your basic 6-4-3 will get him out of danger. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Mathis will start things off in the bottom of the second.
Leading off for Midland, right fielder, number 32.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Yeah, no mistake about that one. That one's right there.
Let's go, Rockhounds.
1-1. 1-1 pitch and a nice call for the change. It's 1-2.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch, and they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
1-2. And this is fouled back and out of play. Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2.
But this is a spot where it helps to have a two-seam fastball like that so you can work in on the right-handed hitters.
And here's a ball rolled foul. Still 2 strikes. This is sharply hit back up the middle, and the leadoff man is going to reach here. He's got a base hit.
Yeah, he hit a good pitch there. This thing's toward the outside part of the plate, but he stays with it all the way. Uses the big part of the field and gets himself a base hit.
Joe Wendell will be the batter.
Come on, Rockhounds! Here we go.
Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
Let's go.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. Right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. Evans is out of the crouch, and he stays with it for route number 1.
Now that'll be a frustrating at-bat for him. He's got to be thinking he let one get away there because that's a pitch he should have been able to handle.
Matt Chapman will take his first cuts here with the runner still at first and 1 away now. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And he takes a called strike 1.
Yeah, that finds a zone, but some of these pitches are getting a little too much elevation. That could come back to bite him.
Here we go.
And he misses 2-1. Line hard to center field. Number 68 is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Batting 7th, first baseman, number 50.
Number 50 will stand in, hoping to turn things around from the loss last night. He was 0 for 4 in that ball game. Low for ball 1.
Oh, that's not even close. Peanut popcorn, peanut popcorn. Go, 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 go.
Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Whoa, that one definitely took off on him right there. He's lucky that thing didn't go all the way to the backstop.
Swing and a ball bounced back up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. Throw will hold that runner at second base, and now there are 2 on with 2 out.
A good job here. Stays inside the ball well, doesn't roll over, and just shoots this ball right back up the middle.
Bobby Crocker will get a shot now with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 2. And a high strike there, 0-1.
0-1's the count. Wait for it.
And that misses 1-1.
I think that's consistent with how the strike zone gets called nowadays. That's a strike in the rule book, but most umpires won't give you that pitch anymore.
Maybe too much break on the slider, 2-1.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
Getting a few steps off the second there, now the pitch. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. And a tough pitch on 2 strikes as he's able to foul it off. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. Decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Swinging a hard hit ball towards the hole. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And he will be tagged out at the plate. So it remains a 1-run deficit here as the side is retired. Ramon Torres is ready to go here as we begin the third.
Second baseman, Ramon Torres.
First offering on the way. Lined into left center. Dives, and he hangs on for the out. Wow.
And that's just some bad luck right there. With the outfield at their normal depth, this ball might have gotten down, but with them playing in, well, it's a completely different story.
Mitch Meyer will try it again. He flew out his first time. Grounded fouled off to the right side. And he starts to go after it. Question was, did he hold up in time? Yes, indeed, says the third base umpire. 1-2 now.
Count is 1-2.
Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. Just does stay alive as this is fouled back. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Got him to reach for it there as this is grounded to short. Throw gets him, 2 down.
baseman, Hunter Dozier.
Hunter Dozier will stand in. An RBI double to his credit the first time around. In there, and it's 0-1. Two out, nobody on. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Saw his eyes light up that time, but he swung at a bad one there.
Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
Now here's his swing and another chance out there at shortstop. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Bruce Maxwell makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3.
Catcher, Bruce Maxwell.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1.
And I think that's just something you have to understand with an umpire like this. If it's at the knees, it's a strike. I mean, he'll be consistent with that call all night, so you just need to adjust up there.
Way outside, nearly to the backstop, 2-1.
That's right. Wait for your pick.
And he comes back with a pitch right down the middle for strike 2.
And now at the plate, here's where you got to put yourself in the pitcher's head and figure out, what would I throw on a 2-2 pitch?
2-2 pitch on the way. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Well, you could see his mindset at the plate. He's thinking, I got to get out in front here, try to pull something. Didn't really get a good pitch to do that, though, so he's going to have to go grab a seat.
Aaron Shipman will stand in here. He was set down on strikes to start the home first. And this misses outside and a bit high. 1 ball, no strikes. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. And the pitch. Hit on the ground towards first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
And, you know, pitching's a lot more than just velocity. You know, this guy, he's living proof. If you hit your spots, change speeds, you can get guys out with an 87, 88 mile-an-hour fastball, and he did it right there.
Number 7 will be the batter. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Fouled straight back. Goes the other way as this is down the line at third. And this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball.
You see here from above, since he's left-handed, he's got the third baseman playing well off the line. I don't know if this is exactly where he intended to hit the baseball, but it works out for him.
Thomas Hawk will stand in. He grounded out his first time. First pitch coming. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike.
Now you've got the tying run over at first, 2 away. He's going to be looking to try and find a gap right here and bring that guy all the way around to score.
Down and away, ball 1. Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1.
Come on now.
Here we go.
And this is heading out toward left field, but this is going to get fouled up into the crowd. Now a throw over to first. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first.
And this is how pitchers get themselves into trouble. He's just trying to keep him close over there at first, and I don't know if he gripped the ball a little funny or what, but he fires this one right up the line and lets that guy move all the way over to third now.
Just did get a piece of that one, so he stays alive here. Too high, ball 3. EK, where are you going now on 3-2?
I still got to work a corner. Not just going to throw it right down the middle and grab a strike. Can't be a giveaway pitch.
He's going to throw one down Main Street.
And a little battle brewing here as he fights off the 2-strike pitch and chops it foul. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Another payoff pitch. Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4.
Yeah, they went to the slider there on 3-2, and that's a pitch where you're really hoping the hitter will see fastball and swing through it. But it didn't work out that time. He winds up losing him.
Mathis will stand in with 2 on and 2 out here in the 3rd. Pitch out, nothing doing.
Good eye.
Here's the 1-0. Runners going. Pitch misses low. The throw down.
Just a straight steal here of second base. Good throw might have had him, but you see it just sail a bit there, and nice play to pull it in, or that runner on third could have walked home.
Now a swing and a ground ball. Throw in the dirt, and he can't get it to stick, and a run's going to come in to score. Oh, boy.
Well, that's one way to get yourself on the scoreboard for the first time. They always say, get that runner home any way you can. Well, this counts. It'll be scored an infield single and an RBI.
Joe Wendell will dig in. He popped out in foul territory his first time. Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball. And there's ball one.
Very tempting up there, but that's also a pitch that a lot of guys will pop up. So that's a nice job of laying off.
And a slider misses here. 2 balls and a strike.
This is the kind of inning he's not pitching efficiently. He's just trying to be too darn fine, not trusting his stuff.
Now he turns on one and rips it down the line. Hooking just fouled by a matter of inches that time. Here he comes on 2-2. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
And even though that runs the count full, you'll at least get the benefit of giving that runner at first a head start here.
And over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. So it's 1 run on 2 hits, 1 error, and a couple of men left. 3 innings complete, all tied at 1-1. Brandon Jacobs will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th.
Left fielder, Brandon Jacobs.
Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
And you know what? That's not a big breaking ball coming up high and tight. That's going to get your attention a little.
Now a fastball as this is hit fairly well out toward left center. He'll put it away without much trouble, and the leadoff man is retired here in the 4th.
Yeah, once the sun goes down here, this place plays like a much different ballpark. Case in point right there. That ball had no carry whatsoever.
Evans will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time.
Woo.
And this is low, ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. The 1-0 pitch. Now a swing and another fly ball here as things are getting busy out there in Central. Crocker is there, 2 gone.
Now, if you're a pitcher, you have to love pitching at this place. And you've got a cool night here, making the air a little heavy. And this ball just has 0 carry to it.
Number 61 will dig in. He singled his first time around. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Inside corner, a ball and a strike. And a good swing there as this is deep down the line in right, but this is going to wind up out of play. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. And he just does manage to fight this one off as it's fouled away. Now a swing, and how about this? A third straight fly ball out to center. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Yeah, this one was starting to look like it was going to be a 1-2-3 inning, but now all of a sudden they have the go-ahead run standing out there at second base after the 2-out double.
Number 68 will stand in. He drew base on balls his first time. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike one. Ball one.
Oh, he wanted that one. Probably should have got it, too.
And no complaint about that one. That's a strike, and it's 1-2. Two out here and a runner at second. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Reaches for one but can't find it as he's down on strikes for the final out. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Matt Chapman will lead things off here in the home half of the fourth.
Third baseman, Matt Chapman.
Now the first pitch. And a fastball taken the other way, but this should be routine out there in right field. Number 65 is there to make the catch, and the home half of the fourth starts with a one-pitch out.
Boy, they are just making life easy for this guy. Swinging on the first pitch of the inning, pretty routine fly ball. It's been a cakewalk here early on.
Number 50 will stand in. A base hit his first time around. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. 1 out, nobody on. There's a big swing, and he gives this one a ride high and deep to right center. And that is over the wall, home run. Solo shot to right center. As they take the lead, it's 2-1.
Boy, the ball is definitely jumping here early. That's the first home run we've seen so far, but it's not the first hard-hit ball, and it's looking like it might not be such a good night to be a pitcher.
Bobby Crocker will dig in. He singled his first time around. First pitch coming. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike one. And that's a called strike at the letters. Though that looked high from here, it's 0-2 now. Bases are empty, one man out. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
And now, as a hitter, 1 and 2, you've got to be thinking right center field. Take a little swing out and try to drive something the other way.
Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line, and they can't run it down. He'll try again, 1-2. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Hard-hit ball back up the middle, and he's going to have his second hit tonight as it's into center field for a base hit.
A good job there of making a two-strike adjustment. Very compact there. He uses the middle of the field, and this just finds its way into center for a base hit.
Bruce Maxwell will stand in with a run in, 1 out and 1 on here in the inning. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike one. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1.
Got to be careful here with a run in already. You don't want to let one get away from you and lose the possibility of a double play.
And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd, a foul ball. Runner at first here, 1 man out. There goes the runner. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And he got him at second on a perfect throw.
And the wheels were turning here. With 1 out, they decide to send the runner on 2-2. Thinking we'll see a strike, but it didn't work out for him that time.
Line hard, but this will be a foul ball. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And this ball's pulled on the ground down the line to first. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Out in front a bit as this is pulled down the line to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So 1 run on 2 hits, including the home run, no errors, and no one left on base. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Rockhounds are out in front, 2-1. Number 65 will step in now to lead off the inning as his guys look to maybe break the rut they've been stuck in.
Yeah, and after that first inning, it's been all zeros since. And once he kind of got settled into that groove, he's been a difficult nut to crack.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
Throwing anywhere. Who's swinging anything?
And he takes this one high, 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
And this has been a common problem for all of these guys. They just can't lay off that pitch down and away.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
And this is a nice job so far out of that number 8 hole. Taking some pitches, trying to get on leading off the inning.
Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch-out, 1 away.
And if he could have been just a little more patient there, would have had a leadoff walk. Instead, chases it out of the zone here and winds up costing him.
Derek Robinson will step in. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first offering. Now a swing as he rifles this one into center for a base hit.
You talk about getting the bat head out in front. This is rifled up the middle. Can't square up a baseball any better than that.
Ramon Torres will get another shot after he was robbed of a hit on a gorgeous play his last time. And that misses inside, 1-0. And that's too high, ball 2. He's got himself a 2-0 fastball there, but he couldn't connect. 2-1.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
And a strike on the fastball. So from 2-0, it's 2-2 now.
Yeah, looked like he guessed right on 2-1. That was a good time to swing for the fences.
From the belt, the pitch. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Now the question, do you send the guy on 3-2 with 1 out? You figure you're going to get something around the plate.
Cut that runner down!
Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Here's a hard hit ball ripped down the first base line. Oh, and he botches it. And now they'll tag him out between first and second. It's a double play, and the inning is over. 1 hit in the inning, but that gets erased. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Rockhounds lead it 2-1. Aaron Shipman will dig in for the 3rd time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips.
Aaron Shipman.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Fouled back. And tough fastball to lay off on 1 and 2, but he did, and it's 2 and 2 now. Now here it comes. Swinging a high chopper, but a foul ball as it holds it 2 and 2.
Here we go.
On the ground towards second. And the catch is made, 1 away.
Now batting, number 7.
Number 7 will be the batter. 1 for 2 thus far. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike 1. And this is going to be a foul ball. Trying to go the other way. This is looped out toward third. And plenty of time over there at third to get a glove up, and there are 2 down.
It seems like these guys have had a difficult time squaring up the baseball against him so far. Here's another one that's just a simple soft liner. They don't come a whole lot easier than that.
Thomas Hawk will stand in. Base on balls his last time. First pitch on the way. Outside with the fastball. That's 1-0. EK, the starter, creeping up on 100 pitches now, but that number alone doesn't appear to be affecting him too much at all.
Yeah, he still looks sharp. Still, with the way that teams handle pitchers nowadays, I don't think he'll wind up going much further.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Now he's going to get a visit from his catcher just to make sure he's all right, but this might actually be more of a stall tactic here. I mean, his pitch count, it's starting to get up there, so this might just be to buy a little time for that bullpen.
Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. That's on the ground to short. This should end the inning. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired.
Get your hot dog, yeah?
Mitch Meyer will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far.
Designated hitter, Mitch Meyer.
And here's the first pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. And he'll look at a fastball here that's close, but it's 2-1 now. And he's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
Let's go!
Oh, a hard hit ball that'll be caught over there at first. He really zeroed in on that one, but the leadoff man's kept off base to start inning number 6.
And I'll tell you, I like the way he's handling himself out there. He's going after guys, he's working ahead in the count, and he's keeping the ball around the plate. All the things you want to see in a young pitcher.
Hunter Dozier will dig in. He had an RBI double back in the first inning of this one. Now here's the first pitch. And a high strike there, 0-1. For that man right there, just the one run allowed. The question is, can he make that lead stand up?
Well, he hasn't shown too many signs of cracking so far. He's got the look of someone right now who's ready to go the distance.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
And even though he's pitching well, this is a part of the order that he's really got to worry about. Now, they can turn a good outing into a bad one pretty darn quickly.
Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
I'll give him this. He's not intimidated up there. Well, that was inside. Close to triple digits. He didn't even flinch.
He swings at anything!
That's on the outside corner. Count 2-2.
And if he's getting tired, it's not showing in his slider. That pitch is still as tight as it was in the second inning.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Well, that's an opportunity wasted on the mound there. Now, a hitter's got to be defensive on 2-2, but that was so far outside, he didn't even have to worry about chasing it.
And he'll fight just to stay alive here as this is fouled away. The payoff pitch one more time. And a fastball here is swung on and lifted in the air to left. Shipman is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Well, there's a look at his pitches by inning, and as you can see, he's hit 85 for the game now, so you have to think they're watching him pretty closely in that dugout.
Brandon Jacobs will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far. Now the first pitch. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1.
Well, one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
And even though that is a strike, man, that thing is coming in so hard, it's almost impossible to get a level swing off. You're better off taking it and waiting for something you can handle a little better.
Now this pitch sails up and in, and that leaves him muttering to himself. It's ball 2.
Yeah, he's not trying to hit him, I don't think, but sometimes you need to keep guys honest up there. I think that's all he was trying to do there.
2-1 pitch is swung on and hit in the air out to center field. Crocker is camped under this one, and he will put it away to retire the side. Reed
Attention,
Redmond
please.
will come on now as he'll start out the bottom of the sixth.
Number 26, Reed Redmond.
Mathis will be the batter as we get things going in the bottom of the sixth. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen.
Number 32.
He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball one. And here's a pitch swung on and sent on the ground to short. Throws in time, and that's out number one.
Now batting, second baseman.
Joe Wendell will come forward now. He's popped out and struck out in his first two plate appearances. Now an off-speed pitch that nearly ran in and got him.
Sometimes if you let that changeup go too soon, it'll take off on you. He's lucky that didn't hit him.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Now the 1-1 pitch. Here's a ground ball hit the other way, and it's going to make its way into left field for a one-out single.
Yeah, and plenty of hits here so far, but not a lot to show for it in the run column. Maybe this can help turn that around as they get a man on here with just one away.
Matt Chapman will dig in now. He's lined out and flied out in two trips. And a fastball's in there for strike one. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And this is going to be a foul ball. Here comes the 1-2. Runners on the move for second. And this is going to be a foul ball. And he stays alive as this is grounded foul. Again, a 1-2. And that misses 2-2.
That changeup away is his ground ball pitch. That's a good job to hold off.
Now a move over to first, and he'll get back in safely.
Let's get him to second, all right?
Got him.
Well, this curveball, it just disappears. He thinks he's right on it at the plate, and look where it winds up, completely out of the zone. And that's what you want as a pitcher. You want hitters to chase pitches that aren't strikes.
Number 50 will stride in again, and you can bet he'd love to do again what he did back in the fourth. A solo home run here that's been the only long ball of the game so far. In the dirt here. Big swing and a miss at the changeup, a ball and a strike. Now a ball lined towards center field, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Well, I think I'm about ready to declare his cold streak over. He's broken out of it in a big way here. His third hit of the ball game, and he looks as good as gold to my eyes.
Bobby Crocker will step in now and see what he can do with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th. Short lead from second, now the pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Yeah, even with 2 on and 2 away, this is not a guy that's going to back down out there. He comes right after him with a fastball, and he gets ahead.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
Yeah, that pitch is still up a little bit, but at least this one was out on a corner. But I don't think I'd want to be making a living up there too much.
Let's get some runs here.
Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now. Where do you go from here?
I think he's set up for something off speed. If you can put that changeup below his knees, you won't come within a foot of it.
This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
Boy, nothing's really come easy for him so far on the mound. He's had to work for everything, and now he's got to deal with another full count.
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Well, we knew he had to work carefully with the runner in scoring position, but I don't think a walk was what he had in mind. That's going to make things just a little trickier now with the bases loaded.
Bruce Maxwell will get a chance here in one of the bigger spots in the ball game thus far. Bases loaded now with 2 away. Now a swing as he hits this one into the air, but this will be foul off to the right, out of play. Oh, and that is right there for strike 2.
He's still got to make one more big pitch, but this is a great start with the bases loaded.
That misses. 1-2.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
Now the 1-2. And he comes back to get him. So a great job pitching out of it with the bases loaded. Back here at the Coliseum in Oakland. 7th inning straight ahead, but first let's take a look at the game summary for the first 6 innings of baseball. Evans will stand in here to start the 7th in a game that's been sailing along to this point. Some action out in the bullpen, couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Well, the guy you see right there calling the shots has opted to roll with his starter here to begin his half of the 7th.
And that pitch count is a concern, so he may get the chance to finish this inning off and then call it a night.
Hit hard, but foul. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will wind up being a foul ball. And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2.
Keep in mind now, the longer this at-bat goes, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning out there.
And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. And the recovery's a quick one as he gets his man at first. Good composure that time to record the first out of the inning.
He's been able to get outs when he needs them with that curveball, and there you see what his pitch breakdown has been so far.
Number 61 will dig in here. 2 for 2 with a double thus far. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Boy, it's one thing for a reliever to come in out of the pen and throw 100 miles an hour for 15 pitches or so. But he's right up there around the century mark now, and he's still throwing hard.
And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul. And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Way outside. 1-2. And through 6 1/3, he's about to hit the 100 pitch mark now. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2.
Yeah, that's a great pitch on 1-2. You start it in the zone, and hopefully you'll get that guy thinking he needs to protect. It turned out to be a good take.
Don't quite know where that one missed, but it's not for me to decide. 3-2.
Such a good at-bat right here. When you can grind out 7, 8 pitches against a guy that's running short on gas, that can be huge.
Full count pitch on its way. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
And there you get a look at his pitch count. And you can see he's over the 100 pitch mark right now. So some of those mistakes are going to start to get magnified late in this ball game. You can bet they're keeping close tabs on him in that dugout.
Skipper out of the dugout, making the slow trek to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. Kevin Whalen will come on now as he inherits a runner at first with already 1 out in the inning.
Kevin Whalen.
Number 68 will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Yeah, kind of a late decision to swing there. Even if he hits that thing, that might just be a routine fly to right.
And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. Now a swing as he stays alive as this is fouled back right off the catcher's arm. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. We're in the 7th inning now. The pitcher's duel, 2-1 our score. He's ready now. The pitch. Now another pitch is hit foul and headed for the seats, so the count will stay put at 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
And that is a big time to come up with a strikeout in a tight game like this. You still got that tying run over there at first, but with 2 away now, you don't necessarily need a ground ball to get you out of this.
Number 65 will take his 3rd shot at it now. He's 0 for 2 thus far here tonight. Here's the first pitch to him. And this is on the outside corner for strike 1. And that's a called strike at the letters. Though that looked high from here, it's 0-2 now.
You can tell he's still frustrated after that first called strike. It's still on his mind.
Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
On 0-2, if that's a curveball, a changeup, a sinker, then maybe you get a guy to chase. But it's much easier to lay off a pitch down there when it's a straight fastball.
1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
Here now the 2-2. And this is going to be a foul ball. Quick check on that tying run at first. Runner back safely. Another try at 2-2. On a ball hit hard down the line toward the coaching box, it's a foul ball. And it gets under the 2-2 a bit as this is sent in the air out to straightaway central. Crocker will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Goose will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th.
Number 64, Goose.
Aaron Shipman will step in now to lead off the home half of the 7th.
Left fielder, Aaron Shipman.
Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. And this is going to be a foul ball. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Lays off. 2-2 now.
Come on!
And a tough pitch on 2 strikes as he's able to foul it off.
Good.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Now, getting that first out is always critical in a one-run ball game. I mean, they could certainly use a quick 7th inning here.
Number 7 will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far.
Oh, yeah.
First pitch to him. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. And that's in there for his strike 1-1.
Boy, that got a lot of the plate, cutting right across the zone. I think if he had that pitch to do over, he would have taken a rip at that one.
Come on.
The 1-1. Oh, straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
Yeah, when that's upstairs like that, that's a pitch you gotta leave alone and make him bring something down.
You can do it.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
You don't want guys to get too comfortable up there, so that's a good idea to run something in tight.
And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw is not going to be in time to get him, and somehow he's going to wind up with an infield single.
Much easier to do in retrospect, but you almost wonder if he would have been better served to let this ball go and see if it would have gone foul. There's no guarantees it would have, but that was always going to be a tough play anyway.
Thomas Hawk will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far. First pitch coming. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. And a slider bounces, and that'll get on by. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
You know, sometimes when you come into the game, the mound on the field is a little bit different than the one out there in the bullpen. I don't know if that affected him here at all. Maybe I'm just making excuses for him, but he hasn't been in the game for all that long, and he's already in court the wild pitch.
And here's ball 4 now on the intentional walk. So that'll set up the double play possibility with one gone.
Now batting, number 32.
Mathis will step in, a ground out victim as last time.
Oh, what was that? Come on.
Now a swing, and he popped him up. And no ordinary pop-up at that. This is way up there. Dozier has to look over his shoulder, but he's got it for out number 2.
You certainly love a one-pitch pop-out in that spot.
Now batting.
Yeah, that's like a get-out-of-jail-free card.
Joe Wendell.
Joe Wendell will get his shot now with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 7.
Get out of here!
And a fastball that's lifted the other way out to left. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. No runs, a hit, 2 left. 8th inning coming up. The Rockhounds are out in front, 2-1. Derek Robinson will get us going now in the top half of the 8th.
Arkansas. Shortstop, Derek Robinson.
On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. The 1-0. And, looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1.
Yeah, that first fastball took off on him a little bit. This is a much better spot.
And this is hit in the air over toward the left field line. Shipman will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 1.
Now batting, second baseman, Ramon
Number 25 will be the new pitcher.
Now pitching for the Rockhounds, number 25.
Ramon Torres will get another shot. He hit into a double play his last time. Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball here, 0-1. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2.
I think generous is the word here. That looked like it was 6 inches off the plate.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. And here's a big swing as he sends this one in the air out toward deep center. Crocker is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Yeah, it looked like this might be much more off the bat, but this ballpark has really played large tonight. And, we've seen a few balls right now really get knocked down out there.
Mitch Meyer will dig in. He lined out hard in his last time around.
Come on now, let's go.
Swing and a ball yanked down the right field line. And don't write this inning off yet, as extra bases are going to put the tying run in scoring position. And hold all tickets now as the tying run gets into scoring position with a 2-out double.
Pretty fortunate he was able to keep this ball fair. This is pretty close down the line. You see it winding up, one hopping the wall down there, and that allows him to cruise into second with 2 bases.
Hunter Dozier will have a shot at driving home that possible tying run that's standing at second. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. But one thing he's shown so far, he's not afraid to work inside.
Yeah, and with that base open right now, he shouldn't have to be afraid. If you do hit him, big deal. Get the next guy.
And a swing and a bouncing ball back up the middle. A dive, and he can't hang on.
Okay, take your time now.
The left fielder, number 25, Brandon Jacobs.
Brandon Jacobs will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
2 on, 2 out, the first pitch. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1.
And this is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from you, so you got to suck it up.
Swing and a ball chopped foul down the left side. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. A little bit outside. 2-1.
You know what? He's starting to skate on some thin ice here, and sooner or later, he's going to have to challenge him.
Let's go. Put him down.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. And that's in there above the belt, so it's even now. 2-2. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Mathis is there to make the catch, and a great job of pitching as they strand the potential tying run at third. Williams will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Number 29.
Matt Chapman will lead things off here in the bottom half of inning number 8.
Third baseman, Matt Chapman.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Well, not close on either of these first 2 pitches. He's going to have to find the release point quick before he loses the leadoff guy.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Yeah, you know, he probably got the fastball he was looking for, but on 2-0, you can look for one pitch in one spot. And if it's not in that spot, you take it.
And this is on the ground toward the hole. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
Well, these guys have been high on effort, but low on results so far. They're still stuck on 2 runs, but at least they've got a leadoff base runner here to start this inning.
Number 50 will stand in now. 3 hits, including a homer for him in this one. First pitch coming. And he takes ball 1. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Looks like they're showing a bit more respect to that guy up there. And that's what a 3-for-3 ball game will do for you.
Pretty good cut there, but it's to 2-1 now.
Just overmatched him there.
Big swing there as it's hit pretty well out toward deep left field. Jacobs will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first.
Now batting, center fielder,
Bobby Crocker will stand in. 2 hits in 2 trips thus far. first offering on the way. Now there's a changeup to start him out, but it drops low and away for ball one. And here's a ball hit in the air. Robinson takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
And if this ball's hit maybe just a little bit harder, he might have a shot at doubling a man off. But since it's hit so softly, he's only going to wind up getting one out.
Bruce Maxwell will try again. Struck out swinging his last time through. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
Right back with another fastball. It's 0-2 now.
And he's really going to have to fight now. You got to take a little bit out of your swing and find a way to put this ball in play.
And he struck him out. And there's the hat trick, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the ball game. Andrew Werner is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th.
Number 41, Andrew Werner.
Evans, a stand-in, needing to get things started here in the top of the 9th.
For Northwest Arkansas, number 98.
9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Oh, and you wonder if maybe he decided beforehand just to take a pitch up there first. Too bad for him, because that thing was right down Broadway.
Now a curveball, but he might have flown open a bit. It's 1-1. And he sends a fastball out to left field and fairly well hit. And that ball is gone. A home run. And he has tied it up here in the 9th. A solo shot here to left as we are all knotted up at 2.
Well, I think it's pretty fair nowadays to call this guy a young phenom out there. He's starting to get some national press. He's one of the better prospects around, and it gives you a look right there of why folks are so bullish on his future.
Number 74 will come in and pitch now.
Pitching for the Rockhounds, number 74.
Number 61 will be the first one to greet him as he'll start fresh here with the bases empty following the home run. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Here's the first offering. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out towards straightaway right. Mathis is over a few steps toward the line, and he has it for the first out.
You see this ball start slicing away from him toward the end here, but he winds up staying right with it and running it down.
Number 68 will dig in with 1 in and 1 away. First pitch on the way. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. But this is foul for the first strike. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And that just misses the corner inside to even the count at 2-2. Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the game.
Let's analyze this swing on Swing Track. This pitch is away, but you'll see him swing inside the ball to try to pull it. You got to take that the other way.
Number 65 will try again. 0 for 3 with a strikeout thus far. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as you'll take a look at strike 1. And he lays off for ball 1.
Yeah, well, that's, I guess, what you'd call a rule book strike. Technically, that's in the strike zone, but it's a call that most pitchers don't get nowadays.
2 out, nobody on. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1.
Well, this is a guy up there that's not hitting a ton right now, but he can still work the count. And that alone can be beneficial to an offense.
And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
Hard to believe he'd let that one go. That was right on a platter for him.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Derek Robinson would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And he strikes him out on a good pitch, so 1 run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning. Just 1 hit in the inning, but it was a big one right here as it ties the ball game. Home half of the 9th is straight ahead, and we're deadlocked now. Aaron Shipman is set to go now as we lead off the bottom of the 9th.
Left fielder, Aaron Shipman.
And this one runs up high, ball 1. The man you see here out for a 2nd inning of work, and he becomes the pitcher of record now in a tie ball game.
Yeah, he pitched well last time around. No reason to think that he can't do it again.
Swinging a grounder fouled off to the left. Here's the 1-1. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. And that misses here, ball 4, and of all things, it's a leadoff walk that puts the winning run on base to start the bottom half.
And in a tie ball game, you don't want to be giving these guys free base runners to start the inning. He's going to need to bounce back from that pronto.
Number 7 will dig in now. 2 hits and 4 at-bats thus far tonight. Big hole on the right side. Here's the first pitch. And he pops up the bunt attempt. Evans is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Well, I'll tell you, fundamentals. When they let you down, it usually hurts a lot. Here you've got the winning run on base. You've got to get this bunt down. But instead, this one goes straight up into the air, and it's a wasted out at the worst possible time.
Thomas Hawk will stand in a tie ball game here where a ball in the alley could end this thing. Here's the first pitch. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1.
Whoa, avoid the noose.
Now a swing and a ground ball back up the middle. And that is through into center field. A base hit. Throw into third. The tag, and they got him at third. What a throw.
Well, he's taken a real risk trying to go first to third on the base hit. I mean, he's the potential winning run. Now, they're no better off than they were before.
Mathis will try again. 2 for 4 in the ball game. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. The 1-0. And the off-speed pitch is taken here, a ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And now the wheels spin in that first base dugout.
Oh, that man right there has got to be sweating bullets. Hard to say I blame him at all.
Now the 2-1. And this is fouled straight back. Possible winning run stands at first with 2 out here. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
And now, 3-2, 2 out. He'll be helped by the fact that that runner will get a head start out there.
And a fastball taken the other way, but this should be routine out there in right field. Number 65 is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. So they can't get that winning run home, and that means we'll have to go a little longer tonight to find a winner. 9 can't decide a winner. We'll move ahead to the 10th, and we are tied 2-2. Derek Robinson will come on now to start things out in the 10th, and you have to figure the momentum is squarely on their side after the manner in which that 9th inning went down.
Yeah, just a great comeback to tie the game in the top of the 9th, followed by putting up a 0 in the bottom half. This is a ball club that just won't quit out there, and they're going to keep fighting until the last out.
And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. Now a little dribbler here off to the right side of the mound. Throw to first gets him. 1 out here to lead off the 10th.
Now batting, second baseman, Ramon Torres.
Ramon Torres will step in. 1 for 4 in the ball game.
It's getting out here.
Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. But this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the second out.
2 quick outs here to start things off. Can't ask for much more than this in extra innings. Hold serve, then give your guys a shot to win in the bottom half.
Mitch Meyer will dig in. He doubled his last time. Now here's the first pitch. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2. And he gets the slider over here. It's 2-1 now.
When he's got that slider working the way he wants it, it can be such a weapon for him.
Strike him out.
Ready on 2-1. And a swing as he pulls this one into right. And that's in there. Base hit.
Don't rush, kid.
Now batting, third baseman,
Hunter Dozier will dig in. He singled his last time around. Here's the first pitch. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. A look at the hit totals there into extra innings. Ooh, and he finds his spot there, 1-1. Two out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. And it misses. 3-1 now.
Well, if he's missing right here, he ain't missing by much. Not getting too many favors behind the plate.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. The 3-1 pitch. And that one is a cold strike as he's rebounded to run it full now, 3-2. And he strikes him out here for out number 3, so after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. So one will win it here as we go to the bottom of inning number 10. And we are tied 2-2. Malcolm Culver will come on here to start the home 10th, and all he's looking to do is get this one to the 11th inning. Joe Wendell will lead it off now in the home half of inning number 10.
Rockhounds. Second baseman, Joe Wendell.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Right there at the belt, 1-2 now.
Now you can't look for a specific pitch. You just got to protect the plate.
curveball, or maybe even the circle change there. 2-2 regardless.
Come on.
Fouled back. And here's a ball hit in the air. And there's out number 1.
That's a good pitch right there. Inside part of the plate. Just too tardy of a swing to get the hands through the zone. And as a result, it's just a little humpback liner and an easy out.
Matt Chapman will step in. A base hit in his last time. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Now here's the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
0-1 count.
One out, nobody on. And he gives this one a pretty good ride down the left field line. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Good changeup right there, down in the strike zone. Definitely the one they wanted to strike him out on, so that's a great job to lay off.
Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
2 up, 2 down to start off the bottom half. Starting to look like this one's going to go another inning.
Great.
Number 50 will stand in now. 3 hits, including a homer for him in this one. Now the first pitch. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway.
And guys, this has been just what the doctor ordered out of the bullpen.
Yeah, they needed him to come in and give him a strong inning, and he's done exactly that.
Swing and a line drive to center field. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Yep, there's your potential winning run on first base. 2 outs. Now, at least you've given yourself a chance. Ball in the gap here has the potential to be a game winner, so we might see a no-doubles defense out there now.
Bobby Crocker will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Start in with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball. 1-0. And he looks at a slider in there. 1-1. Possible winning run stands at first with 2 out here. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. And he popped him up back into foul territory behind first. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Just does stay alive as this is fouled back. Before the pitch, a check on that winning run at first. And that dive, but he's back in there. The 2-2 one more time. Now a slider is swung on and grounded towards short. And an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. No winner yet. On to inning number 11 we go. And we are tied 2-2. Brandon Jacobs will try and get something started here in the top half of inning number 11.
Brandon Jacobs.
Here's the first offering. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Come on, guys, let's go.
Hit hard on the ground is short. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1.
He's put together 2 spotless innings so far out of the bullpen. I think a third would be above and beyond the call of duty.
Evans will get another crack at it here as we flash you back to the 9th inning. This solo home run was a big one as it helped to get us to where we are now in the extra innings. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Now a swing, and he popped him up. And no ordinary pop-up at that. This is way up there. Number 50 is over, and he tucks it away for the second out.
Might have had visions of another home run there. This pitch is right in his wheelhouse, but he winds up swinging right underneath it and popping it straight up.
Number 61 will be the batter. 2 for 3 with a double thus far. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's a 1-0. And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1. A ball hit hard to the left side. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
Yeah, a nice effort here at third. It gets on him pretty quickly. Maybe if he's a foot taller, he's got a shot, but this one had left field written all over it.
Number 68 will try again. 0 for 3 thus far.
Strike out here.
Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time. And here's a ball hit in the air. Number 50 will put this one away, and the side is retired. 1 hit, 1 left. It's getting late. 1 run can win it as we move to the bottom of the 11th. And we are tied 2-2. Bruce Maxwell will get us going now in the home half of the 11th.
Catcher, Bruce Maxwell.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Oh, hit sharply as this is pulled into right. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
And if this ball is in the alley just a little bit more, who knows where this thing ends up. Instead, it finds the outfielder's glove, and fortunately for them, that keeps the potential winning run off base.
Aaron Shipman will stand in. Base on balls his last time. Now the first pitch. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground is short. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close.
As a manager, you love your relievers to come in and give you plenty of strikeouts. But I'll tell you what, there isn't a manager alive that'll get upset when you come in and get 2 outs on 3 pitches.
Number 7 will look for his 3rd hit of the ball game now. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1.
Go yard! Go yard!
A high strike there, and it's 1-1.
Right back inside with a fastball. This time, he got the call.
Come on, we need a base hit here.
And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least one more. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. 11 innings in the books now, and we are tied 2-2. Number 76 is on, and he'll take over on the mound.
Number 76.
Number 65 will stand in to start out the 12th inning of play, and it starts to become a war of attrition once you've reached this point in the ballgame.
Yeah, we're getting to the point where there's some really tired legs out there on both sides. The bullpens have been working overtime. Heck, even the announcers are starting to get a little bit hoarse.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Two and 0.
And I think with no one on base, this is a guy you need to come after. I certainly wouldn't be afraid to give him a fastball here.
Now a swing and a sharp ground ball toward the hole. And that will get through into right. So there's your possible go-ahead run on base to lead off the inning.
Wow, a 2-0 count. This is a room service fastball. Look where this thing is. Right down the middle. I mean, he can't help but jump all over that.
Derek Robinson will stride in, grounded out his last time through. Pulls the bunt attempt back, but it's in there for strike 1. Showing bunt, but he winds up taking ball 1.
Yeah, a good job there to hold on. We'll see if they leave the bunt on here. I imagine they will.
Trying to get that go-ahead run to scoring position now as he puts this one down. Throw on to first, so the sacrifice is successful.
That is good execution right there. And it's very important when you get to this stage in the ball game, and that's going to get the go-ahead run up to second now with just one out. So that'll be worth a few high fives in that dugout, no doubt about it.
Ramon Torres will dig in, needing to find a way to get that go-ahead run in from second base. And a fastball is in there for strike one. Keeping him close there at second. Now the pitch. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. Two-strike pitch is chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Can't imagine guys like that too much.
Yeah, not too much indeed. You start getting into the danger area when it's up and in that high.
And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. And no one will track it down. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here's a fly ball heading for the alley. Outfielders give chase, but they're not going to get there. It's down for extra bases. And the go-ahead run will score from second as they've taken the lead here in the late going.
The batter, number 8. Designated hitter, Mitch Meyer.
Arnold Leon will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Arnold Leon.
Mitch Meyer will be his first assignment out of the bullpen as he'll stand in with a runner in scoring position at second and 1 away. Now a pitch swung on and hit to the left side, but this is going to find the seats, a foul ball. And now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
0-2, you got to shorten up. Find some way at least to put the ball in play. You can't afford a strikeout here with an important run out there at second base.
Here's one hit towards the hole.
Fortunately here, no advance from that runner at second base, so he stays still. But the problems are going to deepen here as he puts runners on first and second now on what will be scored an infield single.
Hunter Dozier will stand in. Called out on strikes his last time. Now both runners are breaking. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. In the air to center. Crocker is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
I think at first he probably had thoughts about tagging up here, but there's that old baseball adage, don't make the last out of the inning at third base. So staying at second, probably the right call.
Brandon Jacobs will step in, a ground-out victim as last time. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0.
Nail-biting time now in that third base dugout.
Well, things are starting to spiral here, and you've got to make sure this doesn't spin completely out of control.
1-0 pitch is right there, but ruled a ball. 2-0. Does he dare go fastball here? 2-0.
I think he's got to.
2 men are on with 2 men out. And there's the first strike. 2-1. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. On a good pitch there. Had him stretching to get out there. And it's 2-2 now.
Shut him down now.
Full count. 3-2.
Well, this is for sure the at-bat of the night so far.
Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. Fouled back. 2 down, runners at first and second. And he strikes him out here for out number 3, but the damage has been done as now they'll need some extra inning heroics to pull this one out. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. And now we'll see if what's left of this crowd can rally their troops. Bottom of the 12th inning coming up. Northwest Arkansas out in front, 3-2. Number 31 will be the new pitcher.
For Northwest Arkansas, number 31.
Thomas Hawk will come forward now, trying to at least get on base with his guys down to run here in extra innings.
Yeah, I don't think you really need to be swinging for the fences just yet. You just need to find a way to get some guys on base and get that conveyor belt rolling.
In there, strike 1. And now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And they'll come inside with this one, but the result's the same. It's to 2-1 now. Fastball swung on and hit on the ground at third. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Now batting, number 32.
Mathis will stand in. He flew out his last time up. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Fouled straight back. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. A slider that time that runs away. It's 3-1 now. Joe Wendell waits on deck. Here he comes on 3-1. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away.
Yeah, it's starting to look like he's got this one under control. Just 1 out away now from a big extra inning victory here on the road.
Joe Wendell will stand in. He popped out in his last time. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball, 1-0. Two and 0 now.
2 really close pitches to kick off this at bat. Normally this guy would be all over him, but he's shown some discipline here with 2 good takes.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Now that he's worked it to 3-0, he's got a couple of free pitches here to pick out one he really likes.
Now the pitch. And he gets this fastball over, back to 3-1 now.
That's a 2-seam fastball right there. It looks to the hitter like it's going to be inside, and then it tails back to the inside corner of the plate.
And this ball will be chopped foul. Now he turns on a fastball here and sends it deep down the right field line. Oh, and it's off the foul pole in right for a home run. A solo shot down the line in right, as it's now a 3-all ball game.
And wouldn't you know, he gets through the numbers 3 and 4 guys okay to start the inning, but the number 5 guy, he was a different story. Takes him over the wall here for a long home run.
Lewis Coleman is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season.
Lewis Coleman.
Matt Chapman will be the first one to greet him as he'll start fresh here with the bases empty following the home run. Grounded foul off to the right and over toward the dugout. Swing and a ground ball to short. And a leap over at first, but he comes down with his foot on the bag to record the out. Whew. So 1 run on 1 base hit, the home run, no errors, and no one left. Time to put the coffee pot on. 13th inning coming up, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Evans will stand in. Remember, he had the big home run back in the 9th inning of this one.
Catcher, number 98.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball one. Up top, it's 2-0. Lays off, and it's 3-0. Number 61 waits on deck. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
Yeah, a much better pitch there than the one he threw on 2-0.
And he lays off, ball four. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Well, and here in extra innings, you just need one little spark, something that can get you going. And we've seen a leadoff walk to be the difference in a ball game more times than once, so they need to take advantage of this.
Number 61 digs in here. 3 hits, including a double to this point.
That's right.
Now we'll try to beat one out here, but this will be just foul. The 0-1. Trying to move the runner into scoring position here, but this is a foul ball. And did he square around? No, it's ball one. And he pulls this one back in time, 2-2.
I'd be surprised if they go back to the curve again on 2-2. He's had a couple of pretty good looks at it at the plate.
Get it, guys. Double him up right here.
And a slider is way low, but a good job there to knock this one down. And he misses with it, ball four, so the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now.
That's a real good at-bat there.
Now batting.
He fell behind
Number
1 and 2
68.
right out of the gate, but instead of going out of the zone to protect, he was able to lay off 3 straight and get his guys a leadoff base runner.
Rudy Owens is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season.
Rudy Owens.
Number 68 will stand in now in what could be one of the bigger at-bats of the ball game.
And what he has to do right here is put his 0 for 4 out of his mind. He hasn't had the greatest of performances to this point in the game, but he could make up for it with a big hit right here.
Pulls the bunt attempt back, but it's in there for strike one.
Now with 2 on, nobody out, you got to be thinking strikeout double play out there on the mound. One or the other is what you really need.
Come on, hold it down.
And this pitch is up and in as he backs away. It's ball one. And I think we've long since lost our East Coast audience by now as we come up on 11 o'clock Pacific, 2 a.m. on the Eastern Shores. Now a bunt attempt, and it looks like a good one. Only play to first, so the sacrifice works that time.
A perfect job there of getting it down.
The batter,
So now that's the
number
go-ahead run
65.
right there over at third with just one out.
Number 65 will dig in. He singled and later scored his last time. Infield in all around. Here's the first pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Your job right here on the mound, gotta think strikeout number one, ground ball number two. You can't leave anything up that could easily be a sac fly.
Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. The 0-1. In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
And in this spot, you got to pitch for the strikeout here. And this is a guy that's gone down twice so far, so you do have that in your favor.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Oh, and this goes right past him. And the second run will score as well as they grab the lead here at 5-3. And he is in there.
Boy, that's a tough time out there for your outfield to let you down. 2 runs are going to come in to score on the play, and that was just a total lack of concentration. That's embarrassing.
Derek Robinson will dig in now with 2 runs already home and a potential third waiting in the wings only 90 feet away. Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. 1 out and a runner on third. Runner away from third. Now the pitch. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1.
You can do it.
And now a ball hit fairly well here out to the deep part of left field. Catch will be made here. Tagging is the runner from third. And the run is in to score on the sac fly as they double things up to lead it 6-3.
Could be a big insurance run right there. You'll take anything you can get at this point, and that pushes a lead up to 3, so he'll be getting some high fives in that dugout.
Ramon Torres will dig in. He doubled home a run last time around. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And here's his fastball for a called strike 1, and he's hitting an even 90 on the gun. And this will be fouled away.
Get your hot dog, yeah.
And he has to fight this one off as it's hit on the ground. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So they pick up 3 runs on just 1 base hit, 1 error in the inning, and no one left on base. And now this crowd finds their club behind the 8 ball here as they don't want to wind up on the losing end of this thing. The Naturals lead it 6-3. Number 50 will stand in. 4 hits, including a big fly thus far.
Number 50.
Water. Get your water here. Here we go.
And he lays off there 1-0.
Yeah, and when that pitch starts off outside, it's much easier to get a better view of it and then just lay off.
Good eye.
In for a strike, it's 1-1.
Here's a guy that understands. It's all about getting on base at this point, so Good idea there just to wait for strike one.
Grounded foul toward the third base dugout.
Here we go.
Now a sharply hit ball back up the middle. In there, a base hit. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Bobby Crocker will try again. 2 for 4 in the ball game. And here's the first pitch. And a first pitch slider is right there for strike one.
Come on, Bobby. Come on, Bob. Let's see it.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Nobody out, runner on first. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
This is just an excellent pitch right here. Location right at the bottom of the strike zone. And if you don't get him to swing through it, hopefully he's going to hit that ball on the ground somewhere, and you'll get ground ball outs. But they'll take that strikeout for out number 1.
Bruce Maxwell will try and break the collar. He's 0 for 5 in the ball game.
All right, let's go.
And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
I'll tell you what, if you're related to this guy right now, you might want to turn away from the screen because this is going to be tough to watch. Here they are, one after another. That's 4 strikeouts for him, and that's called the Golden Sombrero.
Aaron Shipman will stride in, grounded out his last time through.
Yeah, make it count.
He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. A runner on first with 2 away.
All right, guys, make it happen.
In there, and it's even at 1.
Come on, guys, let's go.
Oh, and he squares up on this one as it's hit high and deep out to straightaway right field. And that will find the seats, a home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, and this will make things interesting at this point. It's now a 6-5 game.
Oh, and you know what? I think he had a real shot at this one in right field. Let's check it out. This doesn't make it over by much, and I think he may have mistimed his jump just a little bit, and it winds up sneaking over the wall for a homer.
Number 7 will stand in, 2 for 6 on the ball game.
Number 7.
swing and a ball lined hard towards short. And he'll put this one away, and with that, the ball game is over.
Well, this one took them a little longer than expected, but they finally break through to take the lead in the top of the 13th, and then they hold on for dear life here to finish it off with a good road win.
Time for one last check of the line score in this extra innings victory. And a good offensive performance here, but I think we can agree on naming this fellow right here as our top player of the game.
Yeah, you see a couple of hits for him in the ball game. This one was tight throughout, but in the end, he really helped lead his guys to this victory.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Naturals win this one 6-5. Good night from Oakland.
Our final line score for the victorious Naturals: 6 runs on 14 hits. 1 error. They left 12 men on base. For the Rockhounds, 5 runs, 16 hits. 1 error. They left 12 men on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours exactly. A reminder that extra BART train service is available on the Fremont Daly City line or on the Fremont Richmond line by accessing the ramp directly outside the stadium beyond the left field wall. AC Transit will also be available.